Good morning. It's spring and the bluegills are up. We are cleaning some fish this morning. I get a lot of questions on how do you clean the bluegills, how do you clean the perch, how do you do this. We choose to fillet. You may have something different you like. It's okay. My grandfather just cut the heads off and gutted them, and we had them that way. My lovely bride's father, Smokey, taught me years ago how to fillet, and I've converted. And I'd like to introduce you to my wife, Kim.
Hello.
And she is a dedicated scaler. So what we do is we get the fish, I put them in a bucket, they spend the night in the fridge, and they get all firmed up that way, much easier to clean. I don't know about you, but I hate to come in from fishing at 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night and have to clean fish. I did that for years and years. And eventually I learned that they're fine. Throw them in the refrigerator overnight. They'll hold a day or two, no problem whatsoever. You just want to check the eyes, make sure they're not cloudy when you bring them out. And my wife goes and she uses this little pan right here. She scales the fish for me. You may want to just skin them, not scale them. We like the flavor better, and we think the fillets hold together better. And then she flips them over here. And this is last night's catch. There's a nice perch there and some bluegill. Rock bass. Some of you might say, why do you eat rock bass? Well, number one, rock bass are voracious eaters. They'll wipe out a bluegill bed in a heartbeat. So anything that's any size at all, we keep. And then I use an electric fillet knife. For years, I used a manual knife. It's fine, but when you start cleaning 25, 30 fish at a time, it's much, much quicker. I'm going to hand the camera over to her now, and I'm going to show you how to fillet a bluegill and to fillet a perch. Of course, I chose the biggest ones. A lot of people they miss this up here. This is a good piece of meat right here. So you want to get up above that tab a little bit and just bring the knife down. Don't press real hard, because if you do, you go right through the spine. And once you get it's kind of a feel. Once you get it, you just kind of turn, go right down along the spine. I take part of the tail. We call those French fries. If you don't like the tail, that's okay. Over here, same thing. I get that piece up there. I call it the shoulder. But you can see how much quicker that is than trying to use a regular fillet knife. Kind of learned this up in Rice Lake when we were up there years ago fishing. I had a cute story about that. We have twin daughters. And the guys would always come over and watch the girls. They were about 12 years old, and watch the girls clean fish. They thought it was a hoot. And once you're done, you just have this little rib cage right here. And don't go down. What you want to do is you get underneath it and lift up. And that'll take all those ribs out. And you can see, it leaves you a really nice fillet. Now let's do a perch. We do have some very nice perch in this lake. And this, believe it or not, right now they're up. Caught all of these off the dock last night. Eventually they'll go a little bit deeper, so then we'll have to go out. But the same thing with perch. However, on perch, we don't scale. What we do, because they're really hard to scale. Got here, again, right along the spine, but I don't go all the way through. Now I'll just flip that. I'll come down here, and I'll pull. And I'll peel that fillet right off of there. Now to get the rib cages out, again, we just flip this around. Now perch a little different. You're going to get that back, but there's not a lot left once you get under that rib cage down below. As you can see, you still have a pretty nice fillet. I hope this helps. I get questions every year. Okay, how do you do that? How do you do this? Everybody has their own method, the way they like to do things. If you don't agree with this, it's okay. Do what's comfortable for you. We like this. All right? Have a good day and good fishing.